Hi guys, Jack Flips eBay here. I hope everybody is well. I certainly am. It is a Wednesday, it's my day off, and this video is coming out today. Just thought I'd just mention to start off with the weather. Look, mid-June, and this is exactly the weather we're wanting. To be fair, I know everybody has probably said, oh, it's too hot, it's too hot, it's too hot. Everyone says it, I'm saying it. I can barely sleep at night because I've only got a fan and I don't want to open my bedroom windows because we have massive spiders which always come in during the summer. So I'm trying to avoid that. But guys, we're going to be hitting some charity shops today. I'm going to be showing you exactly what I've sold. I've sold quite a lot of stuff. I've sold one eBay thing. First thing I've sold on eBay for a while. I've not listed on there in ages. And also when it comes to Vinted, everything over here is all Vinted, so I've sold quite a bit and made quite a bit of money. Since the last video, it was literally last Wednesday now, I did ship off some of my bits, which you saw last time. I've now got all that money into my balance, ready to outsource from Vinted, outsource in charity shops, and potentially some car boots in the coming weeks. But I would just like to say, guys, so far, so good. Jack Flips eBay is going really well. I really am appreciating. I know last year I was smashing it. I was smashing like 2 to 3 videos a week, which actually probably helped me gain a lot of you guys subscribe. But I'd just like to say, now it's coming up to summer. Things are starting to heat up a little bit. Full-time job is getting busier and busier. Alongside with my personal life, I don't always have time to record videos. So I am still aiming to do 1 video per week, but hopefully that's enough for you guys. And yes, before you guys ask, I am still on my keto diet. As you can probably see, I'm starting to lose a bit of weight now. I'm starting to feel good, starting to feel healthy. And I did mention probably about 5 videos back that I was starting it. And I've lost a stone in total. So in about a month and 1 week, I've lost a stone. So you can probably see it on my belly. We're going to be looking good when we do some holiday vlogs in the summer. If you guys have never watched me before, I'm Jack Flips eBay. I do eBay and Vinted reselling on the side of a full-time job. I do a lot of Vinted reselling now. Predominantly, my name is Jack Flips eBay because I normally do eBay, but because they've changed the rules, eBay has been extremely slow. So I might have to change the name to Jack Flips Vinted, like someone said in the last video. But jokes all aside, yeah, if you guys want to learn a little bit from me, a little bit of light humour, hitting some charity shops, showing you what I've sold, to give you a bit of an idea of how to do it on the side of a full-time job, please subscribe. So I did mention in the last video that I am looking to make a course on Vinted, like a crash course on how to start. If you're a seller, from downloading the account right to the very end of shipping it. So the last process which I'm in now is basically shipping it. I am going to be doing a course. I am going to be making a course. It's probably going to be coming out within the next month. It's going to be a very nice price tag as well, so it's not going to be expensive, and it's going to be a very detailed course with some individual videos from myself, and also it's going to be some tips on how to sell more. It might actually include how to, do your tax things as well. So a lot of you guys were requesting that, so I'm going to put it all in one course, but it's not going to be one of these little crappy courses where I charge people $4 for a course. It's going to be a valuable course, and I'm going to post it online, and hopefully you guys can buy it. A chat from me, let's get straight into it. Which I've sold on eBay. My only sale is this tan boosting anti-aging oil. I've sold that for £10.89 and I bought it for £1. This one, this Buffy set. It's a chest set. I bought it for £5 and I've sold it for £19.99. These 2 tea, coffee and sugars. Sorry, my toes are in it. Tea, coffee, sugars. I bought this for £5 in the last video and I've sold it for 20 quid. A subscriber, Jordan, he comments every single video without a doubt. Thank you very much for buying these off me on Vinted. Marmite, 2 of these mugs, £11.49. I did have these listed for £15, so you get a bit of a deal there. These here I bought as a bundle of things for £18, and I've sold these for £50, so insane. I think that actually works out. I've actually bought these for like £4, and within the bundle, and I've sold them for 50. So what a return of investment there. And finally, this is my item, which I actually did buy from London. I got these from an office shop. These are Nike Blazers. They look very dirty, look very warm, but I've literally worn them twice. I just couldn't bother to wipe them, so sold those. You forgot these here. I did buy these for £5, and I've sold them for £19.99. To whiz through that and just show you exactly all those sales. That's a lot of money there, a lot of money. Especially, I'm extremely happy because I stopped listing on Vinted and eBay for a while. My sales were like down here. As soon as I started listing, they're up here. I'm doing like £300 weeks on side of a full-time job. Advert up into a month, that's a lot of money. So guys, just keep watching. Hopefully you'll see what I pick up, what kind of things I pick up, things which sell online, and hopefully you guys can do it for yourself. My good mate's Will Dyson. He's one of my best mates. I've been knowing him for absolute years. He told me to go to some shop in Riverside Retail Park. It's called Black's. It's like a mountain warehouse camping shop. About a week ago, he told me to go, so I might be slightly late. They had like 50% off everything. So I'm gonna poke my nose in there today, and in Boots clearance, and in some charity shops. So make sure you stay tuned. If you guys have actually got to this part of the video, you guys will be lucky enough to know today is a giveaway. So please comment giveaway and like the post. I can see everyone who comments and I can see everybody who likes. So please don't just comment and don't just like. You've got to do both. To be able to be in a chance of winning this time £10. So you guys who have had the money before, please just comment again, because you could be in a chance of winning again. And then if you do win, just DM me. DM me or comment on the next video, or just DM me on Instagram. But just comment as much as you can, comment and like, and you'll be in a chance of winning. Let's go. Right, I'm out. I've just taken my parcels. The lady said I've been very, very busy. Yeah, I have. The lady normally sees me taking 1 or 2 in at a time, but this time I took quite a few in. But guys, it is quarter to 3, and I've got to be somewhere at 4. So let's get cracking. Right, let's go in. Bernardo's been looking forward to coming in here. Doesn't look very busy in the car park today, so let's go in. Still got the England bowls in here. Haven't sold many of those, probably because they're a bit too expensive. These shops always have good printers and hair curlers, but hair curlers, there's a bit of money in them, but not a huge amount. They're quite good. £3 each one. I'll keep looking, see if what was in here. There might not be loads in here. A lot of the stuff's in here I saw last time and I left it. Easiest purchase of my life. I have for an extra large white shirt. I'll check for rips, but that's easily 25 quid. A little bit sus as to why it's £2. There is a rip down the bottom, so I am not getting this, unfortunately. There is, where are they? A couple of Zara shirts in here. They're £2 each. I better get about 10 each one, so there's 2 of them, so I'm going to get them. And I've checked there's no rips in them. Happy days. Unfortunately, there's nothing in there. Nothing in that shop today. Usually that's one of the best ones in Northampton. So there's 2 more down here, so let's have a look in them. Next one, Bernardo's Children. Let's see if we can find anything. Lots of books in here. Sometimes the book collections are really good. Nothing in here though, as of yet. These have come down in price, £2.25. I'm gonna buy 5 of them and see if they can sell on Vinted. Right, so I bought 5 of these because I weren't going to buy them, but they've been £4.50 for a while and they've dropped them to £2.25. Even if I can sell them for like 8 quid each on Vinted, I'm still making some decent money, so happy with those. Happy. There is a Deborah shop in here now. Let's go in. I've got some absolute bargains from in this shop before and resold some things for a decent amount, but I'm the only one in here, so let's have a look, see what we can find. Brand new Converse. Quite nice, 15 quid. I'm going to leave them now. They don't really sell for me anymore. Lots of books in here, £1.50 each. Sometimes the autobiographies go for quite a bit. Hello. Looking nice and thin, aren't I? Right, there was nothing in there. The lady did say they've got a restock on Friday. Apparently they've got a new person coming in with loads of stock, so I might have to pay a little visit this weekend in there. But that's for charity shops. But let's go into this retail store at Riverside and let's see if we can find anything, because my mate Will said that there's going to be some bargains in there, and I could blame him if there's not. So let's go and have a look. So here we are. It's not Black's. It's a new shop. It's an outlet. Let's have a look. Ultimate Outdoors outlet. Let's have a look. Have a look. Look at that. It's cheap, isn't it? So far so good, to be fair. These are 4-man tents. £79. Reduced from 300. It's cheap, but it's not always that cheap. North Face sliders and flip flops, £23.97. Let's keep looking. What for a North Face top, brand new, £9.97. Not bad, is it really? Not bad at all. There is a fine line between cheap and being able to resell it for more. So there is a difference. Right, so for reselling, I'm not sure. I need to do a bit more research, but £110 and the price in here is £64.97. Quite cheap. And that's like 160 quid and the price is 54 quid. Now, I'm not sure if people on Vinted pay that amount of money for it though. Let's have a proper look. Right, here's all your coats. So you've got all your North Face, your Berghaus. They are cheaper than online prices. I must say they are. But to resell, I don't think they're cheap enough. But Will, so far, it's pretty good in here. Pretty good. If any of you are from around here and you want some cheaper coats, so that's a Rab coat, 178 quid. And they're like one of the ones I buy off Vinted for about 30 quid and resell them for 100. But yeah, it's still a bit expensive in here. Now this is a bargain. Brand new with tags, £9.97, meant to be 34 quid. Look at that, it's brand new with tags. I'll be able to resell that on Vinted for at least 20 quid, 25 quid. And there's two of them, and they're both an extra large. So that is a no-brainer. Gonna get them. Bigger the size, more often it sells, but there's two more mediums. So why not get those as well? The reason behind I'm buying them is because, for example, just for a t-shirt, £20. And these are a full-on quarter zip training one for £9.97. It's like no-brainer. North Face gilet, £145, meant to be 145. So yeah, there's not a real big discount on those, but at least you know there's a shop in Northampton you can actually get these from. Peter Storm, £29.99. Pretty good. Look how cheap these are. £9.97 for a pair of brand new Hunter Wellies, children's. What the hell? These are like reselling a pair of these at the moment. Can't get rid of them. £9.97 for those. You have to get at least 25 quid for those. They're brand new. What the hell? This is dirt cheap. I've got to go because I'm meeting my friends in town. Mates I haven't met in ages, but bloody hell, they're cheap. I'm going to come back another time and get these. Hopefully they still have bangers like this all the time. I'm in a rush, but I'm sorry, I can't turn down that. £9.97 for a pair of brand new wellies. Even the adults here, £49.97. Look how cheap they are. Full size wellies. I'm going to have to come back in here and do a full video, but I'm going to get these. Ladies and gents, £79.97. On Cloud trainers, brand new. These go for about 150 quid on eBay. So I'm going to buy all 3 pairs. Will, this is absolutely insane. Thank you very much for telling me this place. Alright, so look, these are all the On Cloud trainers. Brand new. It's an outlet and you still get a 28-day return. So these are absolute bargain. £9.97 for these Hunters. Let's get at least 30 quid for them. On Cloud trainers, brand new. £79.97 outlet price. These retail and you can get these online for about, well, 150. Some people are selling for 140, but absolute bargains there. And in these things as well, be able to get about £30 for each one of those, maybe 25. But that is just insane. I can't believe that shop is just that good. I know this doesn't really show you that it's charity shop reselling, but just there you end up spending more money and making a bit more money from profit. You guys have probably watched no end of people go to outlet stores before, Nike outlets, Adidas outlets, to try and find some absolute bargains, but in there's so much. The lady said they restock twice a week, so for me to come in on those days they restock, and I'm sure there'll be more. But guys, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. That is the end of today's video. Remember, please comment, giveaway and like to be in a chance of winning £10 in the next video. But guys, once again, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe. Let's go.